All right, folks, welcome to the channel. Always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. And friends, we've got a good one to unpackage today. Properties are just complete free fall, insanity, a flash crash. Throw the playbook out the window. Data won't save you in this one. My gosh, we're going to continue to blow the lid off the U.S. housing market. Why? Because everything hinges on the U.S. housing market. If we lose the U.S. housing market, we lose everything. It's happened before. It'll happen again. Booms and busts in the housing market. We've always had them. So when this boom took place, very artificially produced, we got on the sidelines and said, no way, Jose, I'm going to play this one safe. Now we're all about, well, it's not even if anymore. I was going to say crash watch, but it is pretty much crash watch now. It's unfolding. It's no longer a question of if this is a real estate bubble or not, or if it's going to crash or not. Of course it is. And we knew it. We knew it. It was hard, though, to come make these bold predictions. Listen, as an industry guy, an active licensed realtor in a euphoric Southern California market, it's been like the Wild West selling real estate in this area. It's insane. And I just knew it. I just knew that was very, very weird behavior. It just got my attention immediately. And I saw some of my friends here on YouTube giving real talk, whether it was Dan over at I Allegedly, the Economic Ninja, Market Mania, Real Estate Mindset, you name it. There's a lot of my buddies. And I caught somebody's show once and I'm like, they are right. It's my civic duty to turn this camera on and start giving real talk too. And that's what we've been doing. So we're going to save a lot of financial lives in this thing. Hopefully offer some inspirational hope. I always say I'm kind of like the Peter Schiff meets Tony Robbins of YouTube. I try to report on stuff, but always do it in a way that's hopefully a little bit entertaining and pleasing and always offer some sort of solution. But today, my friends, we're going to unpackage a shocker. We all want to be shocked. We all want to be entertained, but we also want to be educated. We're going to educate some people today, my friends, as we wrap our head around what we're going to do today, as iron will continue to sharpen iron, my friends. But here's the realities. It's a free fall now, my friends. We're seeing a lot of cracks display themselves all over America in the housing market. The housing market is just getting shocked right now. And listen, the housing market is the biggest asset class in the world. And I know there's a lot of chatter about the stocks and cryptos. This one went to zero and Tesla's going down and blah, blah, whatever the case may be. But make no mistake about it. The housing market will eclipse any of those. It will collapse the U.S. economy like that. It's happened before. It happened in 08, which everybody wanted to measure this thing against. And I always said this will make 2008 look like a warm-up. And it pains me to say that. Like I said, I'm just very fortunate because I don't rely on commissions, even though I enjoy a lot of commissions in this industry, but I don't base my cost of living on commission checks. So I can come here and spit facts and give real talk. And that's what we're going to continue to do. But here's the shocker, my friends. I reported on it anyway, and I remember that video went viral. It was absolutely outstanding. Half-price homes coming this summer. We just exited summer. We're entering winter. Now, a lot of people have predicted, and myself included, by this winter, we will be in an official recession. We've been heat mapping and temperature checking the U.S. housing market to see who's approaching half price. And they're all over the place. I mean, throw a dart at a map and you'll probably hit somewhere that's approaching that, especially the spec homes, all those builders. Don't you feel bad now for those people that piled into those brand new construction developments? Brand new homes, bought at the height, overpaid, waited in line to do it, took the possession of the house before it even had appliances or whatever, and now they can't even get anybody over to do repairs or deliver or do little punch list items on the home. And now they're watching the developer selling off homes at a fraction of what they paid for it. The only saving grace for them, maybe, I don't even think it's much, is maybe they got a low interest rate, but they still overpaid for their home based on what they're selling them for now. That means they're handcuffed by the home. They can't sell it for what they paid for it, so your interest rate doesn't help you in that environment. Insane. Whew, insanity. So today we're going to take a look, courtesy of one of you, my awesome subscribers, sent this one in, got it over to us. It's a home that's in massive trouble. In massive trouble. So to drive our point home today of why we're forward thinking, critical thinking, getting ahead of the curve, acknowledging the elephant in the room that the biggest housing bubble is in fact going to provide some pretty significant blowback. We're going to look at a property today. Wow. Talk about, hey, and if you're in the market for a house, you might be interested in this one. This is a luxury home. This is a luxury home. Half price. Half price. Potentially you could get this thing for. In fact, let's roll this property to drive our point home. Then we're going to meet back here and wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up and strap in as we tour today's featured property. Oh my gosh, an absolutely stunning luxury home. A sprawling estate, dripping with custom finishes throughout. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this property. What do you guess it's going for? What do you think a house like this would cost? $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $10 million? Quite possibly, but hold on. Let's take a look. And there you go, on the market right now on the auction block for $495. Originally on the market for almost $1 million. We're at 50% off. Let's get back to the studio and wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. A nice house. Like, I'm interested. I'm almost halfway interested in myself, but you know what? We've talked about this before. Buying right now, in my opinion, the front end of a housing crisis. We're at the front end. Wouldn't you agree? Tail end of a health crisis, front end of a housing crisis. I believe that's where we're at. But here's the scary part. Front end. We're at the front end of this, and look what's going on out there in the housing market. Like I've been saying lately, this is in fact a flash crash. Data won't save you. Throw the playbook out the window. When you start to be fearful when others are greedy when others are fearful, when fear and panic is sweeping the markets all over mainstream media and the internet, my gosh, herd mentality will rear its ugly head once again, but it will reverse this time into fear and panic. But let me just tell you, I've talked to a lot of you, and leave comments in the comments below. Rich people didn't get rich buying at the top of a bubble. They got rich buying outside of the bubble. A lot of luck and skill can be utilized when doing this, but I've talked to a lot of people that bought in the last downturn, held that property, or maybe sold it recently to get out and take the money grab. But that's the reality right now. We're going to be able to buy outside the bubble now. But you're going to have to be financially fit and mentally fit and have good representation to negotiate some killer deals for you out there, right? Because it's all about negotiating deals. At this time, that's the conversation I have with all my agents now that I work with. It's no longer asking or over asking price in most areas. It's really, let's throw them an offer, see if we can get them into negotiations and see how much they want off market. That's just the realities. Now, every property is going to behave differently. Some people need to get off. Some people can buy a little time. Some people are motivated. Some people aren't. But majority of properties that I'm seeing now, people, if you're on the market and showing price reductions, that's a bad look. You probably want off the market. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life, understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history, of course, was going to have its blowback. We examined a property today that showed us exactly that, and that was one of millions that are coming. We'll continue to monitor it, heat map it, temperature check, read between the lines, and look between the cracks so we can make smart decisions moving forward, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links are in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It would be our honor and our privilege to do so. If you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.